Rise and shine, breakfast babies. It's another day here at LolcowRewind. What a beautiful morning. Everybody's having a crazy time. And we're going to tell you all about it, ladies and gentlemen. Sit right there, grab your coffee cup, put your free hand wherever you like. Ladies and gentlemen, you know the routine. Hey! And the show goes on! It's that time again, butter biscuits. Another episode of LolcowRewind. Rewind. I'm your host, Billy the Fridge, and I'm back at it again with my co-host, Zayzud. Zayzud, how you doing?
Good morning. I'm seeing some of my favorite faces in the chat today. I'm ready to rumble.
They're waking up with us. They're waking up with us.
I'm happy to see them all. I'm like, good morning, y'all. You're all here. Some faces I recognize. I love to see it.
It's fantastic. Ours in the chat. Everybody's letting them blow up. Zay, I will tell you this. It's been weird lately. Aussie didn't show up until like an hour and a half into their show last night. I guess Breadstick is sick. We had Steak shut his stream down the other day, but it looks like things are back together with Nuts. We got ups and downs. Denmark gone.
It's a roller coaster.
Buff is still here. Buff is not gone. I think Nerds were running a tight ship last night. It's so much to keep up with, though. It's turbulent waters. It's the holidays. Seasonal depression, they say.
It feels like if the LCU was a ship that currently we're going through that like Drake's Passage where like all the waves are like crazy and shit, because it's a wild ride right now, but certainly it's a good time. I can't complain. There's some good content from a lot of different places to look at. So.
Yeah, it's not so bad, and it's even better when Mary drops 20, Kristen! Boom!
Thank you, Mary!
Thank you very much, Mary. That's a very, very good way to wake up. What's better than caffeine? Gifted.
All these new green faces here to say hello.
For real. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, yeah, this... there's a thing going with Booster and Sweet Tea that's really pushing through. There's a whole lot going on, actually, with Sweet Tea and then Booster. There's a few different side fights they're having, too.
Yeah, and it kind of ended up bringing both Rastov and Boogie into it. And honestly, then Keem came and gave his side because everybody was against Booster yesterday. Everybody was anti-Booster, but Keem came to, even the playing field a little bit on that one. And you know who else had a huge fucking crash out yesterday?
Do tell.
Nightmare.
What?
You know how they were supposed to have the face-off between like Test and Cash?
Yeah. I recall that Nightmare and the Grim are famous for their face-offs. They lost a face-off against Chubby. This is so how'd it go? Did they get a W?
Well, before the face-off even happened, Keem decided who the winner was because Cash got put back in the A circuit.
Oh.
And rightfully so, because Test in like 10 minutes dropped like half the fucking redirect and it all went over to Cash. So Nightmare started crashing out because they were not doing as well as I think he anticipated. Like, it kind of turned into, like, a moment where they were just, like, begging, being like, come on, guys, like, donate, and we could maybe, like, beat them. And that just was not what fucking happened. So, I gotta show a little bit of this Nightmare crash out because it's pretty good.
I'm excited to see it. I want to shout out in the chat. I smell a familiar friend. Roxy is in the chat. How you doing, Roxy?
Good morning, Roxy.
Good morning.
I like seeing Roxy's face. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I see like people I know in the chat, I'm like, yes, good morning.
It is an interesting time. We get to wake up with everybody. You and I are not morning people, so this is special to us. This is like, we're never going to do this again.
You're done with this shit, you know? We'll never see you guys at this time again, but like, it was great to see you here. Who knows? You know, maybe we'll do like a Saturday morning one of these days now that we've got all these morning people that love to see us, Billy. We can't just leave them hanging.
That's true. We might have to become morning people on occasion. I could do that. What the fuck is going on with Nightmare here?
Actually, I don't know. I actually wish I knew.
He looks like he's doing zombie face.
It looks like he just got out of the coal mine.
For real? Is he okay?
I don't know. Maybe he's got a second job. Actually, that was one of the things he's upset about. Is apparently he got fired from his second job. So
that sucks.
I'm gonna let him start spilling his tea here.
Yeah.
Improv used to be fucking great, and then we got shat on the fuck, got split, I got put with some fucking ridiculous situations, then here I am trying to fucking recuperate that shit, and I can't fucking do anything.
Yeah, like, one thing that's always, like, bothered me is, like, people will have criticism as well, and I'm sorry, people will make, people will say things like, the show sucks, right? Never give actual criticism. Like they will say, like, right? Here's what, like constructive criticism. And it even goes for the viewers. Like, the viewers will just be like, yeah, this show sucks too. It's like, okay, what would you do? Well, say a fucking word.
Easy fucking answer. Like, all of us have given you constructive criticism for months, and to say that we haven't is actually so wild to me. When I saw this clip, I was like, no fucking way. Because here's the easy answer. Stop the fucking content where you're just sitting there sucking each other's dicks, where you're just watching videos of doing fucking grills or whatever. Make an actual show. Plan an actual show. No one can tell you what you want your show to be every day. But there's tons of LCU content to talk about. There's tons of other people in the LCU you can make content with. You're choosing to make the most boring shit possible and then wondering why people are saying it's boring.
I will say this, Nightmare was doing the green screen thing for a while. He came up in a studio voice chat with Rastov and I one night, and he had this camera on, and we're like, oh, dude, this camera is way better than green screen. You should just use this. Like, you look way better on this camera. And he started using it. So he does take some criticism. I mean, it happens. The Logie Berra coming through says 1 month. RWO. Goblin King Billy. Cheers to you, Logie Berra. And Brave Chicken 8 says, good to see you guys. I work nights. So the whole Lolcow universe either happens while I'm asleep or at work. So this is nice. Love you, Billy and Zay. Love you too, Brave Chicken. Glad we can have a little visit with you on your waking hours.
See, that's one of our morning people we gotta see on the weekends sometimes.
For real.
But I do think, I don't think that every piece of criticism they just shat all over, but I do think a lot of the time they are quick to be very defensive over criticisms over their show before they actually just listen to what people are saying. Like Keem, everybody knows, can be very harsh in his criticisms. But if you listen to what he's saying when he criticizes you, all it's going to do is improve your show every single time.
I'll also say this, the audience here might just tell you you're fucked to tell you you're fucked. Like, you don't need to, like, they don't have to give you constructive criticism. Most of the time, they want to throw you off anyways, so you go on tilt. Like, we got a lot of trolls here. They don't give a fuck. But
yeah,
I think if you really are seeking criticism and ways to improve, seek it. And don't let anybody who's telling you that you're doing it wrong get to you if you're not willing to change or fix it.
Yeah, it's also like very important to know. I saw some people mentioning this. We have like we have community managers. We also have, what do they call Mike? He's like the creative manager or whatever. Like, there's lots of places you could seek help if you're struggling with ideas for your shows.
Yeah.
So to say like everyone who's criticizing you should be giving you better content to do, well, no, that's not our fucking job to come up with content for you. We're giving you valid things that we think you should change and letting you do whatever you want with that.
Yeah.
Now, they get a little upset and start talking about Sea Circuit here, but I'll let you read this one, Dono, first.
Hunter says, Grim and Nightmare, 2 men with 0 life accomplishments, but infinite opinions on everyone else's lives.
Thank you. No, that's my thing in watching this, is they have this like insane victim complex where they're like, everybody critiques us. Like, they haven't been the top show. They literally made Test back when it was Grim and Nightmare originally be an entire show about me for like a month and a half. Fuck you guys for sitting over here being like, no one can criticize me. You guys are the most critical of anybody else the second anybody makes a mistake. So fuck that shit. Don't play victim now.
Okay, if Cash wants the time slot, take the fucking time slot. But putting us towards like during live is such a fucking stupid idea. Put us a fucking Sea Circuit. Fuck it. We'll go live whenever the fuck we want. We'll do our thing.
Honestly,
I just don't fucking care. I don't care about the fucking circuit bullshit.
I'm with you.
I genuinely don't.
You.
Like, fuck it. Like, where the fuck do we even want to be a part of it? Where the fuck do I want to go on live? Where we're going to have fucking all our viewers that want to watch live. They've all come from local live. Isn't that fucking crazy how that works? Like, fuck off, man. Bullshit.
Bro, it's like, I don't understand what it is that you need to do to fucking make a, okay, so here's what it was, right? I'm going to make this abundantly clear. We remember how I just said like 350 of our viewers yesterday were maintained pretty much the entirety of that time, okay? The one viewer who wasn't happy with it, Keen. He said it was a horrible show. So why the fuck did 350 people continue watching the entire time? Because the show was bad, they had nowhere else to go. There was plenty of other shows that were available during that time. They could have gone anywhere else.
Got a lot to say. So, remember when Nerds was at like 400 viewers and every day they were sitting there being like, you know, Nerds is shit. Nerds is one of the shittiest shows ever. You guys have less than 400 viewers. I mean, there you go. There's the answer. Weren't you guys calling Nerds shitty when it only had 400 viewers? Aren't you guys constantly the first fucking show to look at other people's viewers? Literally this weekend, you made up a whole story about Yo Mama only having 60 viewers over the weekend and not making money. And all of that was proven to be false. So you guys are the first people to jump on that shit when other people have low numbers. 350 is pretty low.
Yeah, but it sucks when they target us. Like, it's cool when we talk about other people, but when they target us, it sucks.
Yeah. It's just like, why whine? I'm a victim, and I can't stand it. I can't lie. They keep going, and then they get into a little bit about, like, how it's affecting their audience.
Bad about.
Oh wait, schedules change, GG.
Test fans will come over. No, Drusilla, you're wrong though. Like, they're getting pissed off for this getting moved all the time.
Yes.
Like,
huge
ass one of the fucking many viewers I've reached out and be like, yo, I'm kind of getting pissed off that you guys are getting fucking moved all the time. And I have no way of knowing until you just fucking live. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's starting to fucking irk me too, motherfuckers.
It's every day, bro.
With that Disney Channel flow.
It's literally every day. Every day we get moved to a fucking different time slot.
Bro,
you know, Nightmare gets into some bullshit.
It's so fucking retarded. Like, it's actually dumb.
Now, did Grim and Nightmare get in a fight with each other during all this?
Yes.
Because I saw some of that.
I can forward it to you. One of our docket team members actually screenshotted all of it for us. Shout out to Turtle Kate.
Velvet Nightmare coming through to Cash Cow. Cheers to you.
These are coming in 2 bits because it's a lot of stuff, Billy.
Okay.
Now, these might be slightly out of order, but you can kind of make a story from it when you start going through.
So this first one, Grim is saying, Nightmare, answer the fucking phone, bro. I didn't agree to Sea Circuit 24/7. I have a fucking job. Explain this shit. I think Nightmare was making a joke about Sea Circuit 24/7, but Grim says, bro, dead ass. You need to fucking answer. This is not memes and emote. Are they actually fighting or are they trolling? Yeah, without even chatting with me. I done messaged you, weetard. So we gonna answer any calls or question? You can also suck these areolas. Oh, so they're just gay role play fighting.
That's what I'm saying. Like it literally feels like
they're
like
kiss yourself for not getting with me first. Well, wait a second. You want him to get with you? Bro, just because you crashed out with Keem with me doesn't mean you just turn around on me. Makes no fucking sense. This seems like just the corniest role play fight. That's what you are. What? Now, after making the decision, I'm messaging you, tard. Don't mess with Test.
Now this is you know how like Keem, I'll actually forward the announcement here so we can show off this schedule a little bit. So Keem posted this schedule, right? And the reason that Grim was reacting like this is because I'll also send Nightmare's reaction to the schedule.
Is it all in the announcements?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you could just head over there.
This is Keem's first announcement. A circuit, B circuit. Then we got everybody lined up, and then Test is this is the old one. Motherfucker. What was this the old one? Did Keem put Test in the C circuit?
No, that's the one Keem posted. The one that has just Test in the C circuit, Nightmare posted that.
Okay, so is Test in it? Test is on the B circuit. So Nightmare's claiming he's taking the C circuit.
Yeah, I believe like Keem ultimately was just like, go to the fucking C circuit if that's what, like, if you look in the announcements, he kind of is just like, fuck
whatever, Crybaby takes C, I don't give a fuck. Test sucks.
Yeah, so I think that's just where he's at with it. He's like, fine, you want to keep crying about it? You don't want to take B circuit? Just fucking take C and go live whenever you want.
Keemstar's here talking about boxing with hosts. 1 p.m.
That's because of... Okay, remember how James Holder was the host of Crypt? Well, that lasted like all of 24 hours because he was like going around being like, I'm trying to box, like he does every single time. And he offered to box steak, and then Keem posted that announcement. And I'm assuming he got embarrassed because he just left the whole fucking server, the last I heard.
Yeah, Keemstar said, as I said many times before, I'm not putting time and effort into any boxing match with hosts. It's a lot of time and money to do, not worth it. However, if anyone wants to spar in a gym, we can set that up as a members only stream. And then Keem also said, God sent his only son to save C circuit. Oh, Nightmare, the little drummer boy carrying on. It's beautiful. And then Booster is trying out for a part in the new Minions movie. He's minioned the fuck out right here with the underwears on his head. So that's the announcements.
It's beautiful, you know? Make sure you get those cash cows in like Velvet Nightmare did so that you can check all this shit out yourself.
Yeah.
So, back into some of this Test stuff. I'm going to skip ahead just a little bit because this literally goes on from like the 1 hour mark all the way till the end of their stream. So I'm just going to pick some of their like highlights of things that they say.
Okay.
That are kind of funny in this crash out.
Oh.
Fucking seconds. Every single time we get shit on, every single time. Like, look, I don't know if you guys know this. I am not the one that complains. I never complain about anything. I just do what I'm told and I just fucking do it, right? This is the one time you're gonna hear me fucking complain about Keem, okay? Where I'm just like actively like, bro, what the fuck else can I do? What the fuck else? Like, genuinely, I used to come from a leadership role when it came to a corporate job. There are things that you need to do to make your team better. It's not just simply you tell them they're doing a bad job and just leave it up to them. No, you build them up. You build them up to the place where they need to be, training, whatever the fuck it is, right? Being, give them hands-on experience, right? Being there for them, baby steps, right? Instead of just fucking, like, I wouldn't tell my coworker, I'm sorry, not my coworker, I wouldn't tell my subordinate to just like change different times for like when he clocks in, clocks out, because of the fact that he's not performing to a certain degree, right? That doesn't make any sense. I understand it's entertainment, it's a different industry, I get that. Okay, it's only 2 hours of the fucking day with 20 fucking other shows. But reality states that if you're not fucking teaching people who, like, to some degree, Nightmare and I are entertaining, right? That's the only reason why we have a show, right? Because there's an inkling of entertainment there. Me being a fucking spastic, okay, a little retarded at crazy takes, shit like that, right? Being a loudmouth. And you got this one who's always fucking getting shit on. He's the new Becky, okay? He's Welsh Becky, all right? So, unfortunately, Welsh Becky and fucking retard over here are trying our best to make some shit entertaining and bring back the old audience that we had, and incapable of doing that because of the fact that we can't keep anything consistent, okay?
It's the consistency that they lack.
Is the consistency everyone else's problem, or is that on you guys? Maybe if your show content was consistent, you could stay in a time slot consistently. Now, I can't promise that that's how life works. Obviously, we had a little bit of a shakeup this week, but you're not victims for going through that. Every show goes through shakeups every few months. Why? Because Keem likes to test things out in this universe. Rewind doesn't get moved very often, but when it does, you know?
Yeah, the whole universe falls apart. Everybody has a problem when Rewind gets moved. Got to keep Rewind in its time slot, or everybody else starts quitting.
Yeah, apparently.
Grim said something here about Keem's a leader, and at his old job, he was in a leadership role, and he would never talk to his subordinates like this. You have to teach them. The difference here is that Keem is the leader of leaders. Hosts are leaders. Hosts lead their shows. Hosts run their shows. We're leaders. If we're not leaders, we are fucking psychos that get led by a wrangler. Keem has to work with people who are leaders or are retards. So he has to treat us like we're our leaders or retards. There's no fucking time to wipe everybody's ass slowly. If he can find one or two people worth wiping, he will. Like he wiped Becky's ass for a long time. For a while, he was running with nuts and getting nuts to fucking go one-on-one when he was getting tired of doing live every day. But we have to be leaders. We're not subordinates. We are leaders of our own damn shows.
Also, I think it's very disingenuous for them to say this, like, oh, well, like, if we would have been lifted up, like, when you're at a normal job, like, if someone's doing bad, you give them all this, like, you know, how you can do better. You were given all of that. In fact, Test has been a show in the universe for a long time, which means that Nightmare and Grim left, obviously, came back, but both of them were here for a fat amount of time to know when Keem is shitting on you that there is things in that you need to listen to and learn from. And instead of noticing the positives of what Keem says to them, like, okay, yeah, he's putting it in a harsh way, but you're also not real. He is teaching you. He is trying to help you learn and become a better entertainer, but they fight back against that. They are unteachable. They don't want to learn. They want to think that they are always correct.
Oh,
they've gotten in this headspace that Keem's always wrong.
Yeah, there's 100% like a I know better than you do from both Nightmare and Grim to Keemstar. Keemstar dealt with Grim doing it at Fat Camp over all the tech setup and stuff. And with Nightmare, it's just like Keem knows that if he tells Nightmare one thing with a little abrasiveness, Nightmare will fight the fucking shit out of it. To the point where Keem does it just to trigger Nightmare. He enjoys it. It's just... It's a little side game he does here in the LCU. Set Nightmare off.
Yeah. And I mean, I think by now they should know that a lot of this is just like, it's how you grow. Like, you need to be shit on. You need to be torn down to build yourself back up. You've seen every single person in the universe go through that at one point or another, where it's like you go through a lot of fucking criticism. Here, let me skip ahead just a little bit more so we can get through some of this, because they get a little bit loopy on a lot of this.
Uh-oh.
Here we are.
All right.
Hey, shit on Test if you want. I don't give a fuck, but let us do our own thing. All right. Who cares about what you want for content? We're not going to be like every single other show. I'm sorry. Hey, it's the same rinse and repeat process. Get with the drama. It's LCU drama. Someone's talking shit. You start a war. You start competing. Like, it's brain rot. Like, it's actual brain rot.
It's like, why do all these shows have to have a problem with each other? It's so anti-fucking consumer. Yes, okay, you're getting all the clicks in there from within the LCU, but you're not getting no outside networking. None of these shows are growing. None of them are making, like, ridiculous amounts of money. Like, they're just not, though. Like, they're genuinely not. These fucking shows are going down fucking hill. And you can see it. Because they...
Queens is doing fucking fantastic, bro. What are you talking about? I can think of, like, right now, offhand, a few shows that are fucking killing it. Queens. Nuts is doing really good. Nerds had a really good night last night, even though they had a really down week.
Lolcow Live is consistently hitting it out of the park lately.
Cooking.
Like, there's room to, like, pick out the bad, but if you're doing that, ask yourself why you're doing that. Is it to console the fact that you're not doing well? Like, there's ups and downs in content creation, and everybody kind of who's been here for a while got to know the ups, and they got spoiled by them. You can't let yourself get comfortable and spoiled in this shit. You got to keep pushing. Logie Berra came through and dropped a big, sweet fucking gem on us. Thank you, Logie Berra.
See, how's the universe dying when Logie Bear is out here dropping a 50 in the morning?
In the morning.
It seems like it's just you, Test.
Now, Zay, should we try and do a members-only stream this week?
Bitch, I've been waiting for you to say it at our time slot, please.
Wait, we could do it at our time slot, but what are we gonna need? Some new members to fill up that time slot? Should we do a members goal for a members-only show?
Oh, I like the way your brain's working, Billy. Yes. Friday members only?
Yeah, let's go for a Friday members only in our time slot since we're going to be back there anyways.
Hell yeah. All right. How many members we thinking, Bill?
I think let's put it at $100. Let's bring...
All right. I believe in y'all, RWO. Y'all want to see us hit 10 p.m. tomorrow night? Hit these 100... Are we counting the 20 Mary already did? I feel like we should.
Let's fucking do it. Let's do it.
All right. So only 80 more, y'all. We got this shit.
That's good. That's good right there. So if you guys want to drop some members on us, let's member drive and let's do a members only Friday stream in our time slot before we head back there.
We gonna get lit.
Shitting on each other. So guess what? When you have a fucking whole viewer base of the LCU and they might fuck with certain show share, and then they start beefing with each other, you're stagnating and separating your fucking viewership.
And my favorite part is
being a fucking prick, right? He was being a prick. He was harassing our viewers. I'm fuck with that because he's literally leeching off his own fucking plate that he has to eat off. That's retarded.
And my favorite part is just a little peering behind the curtain real quick. I'm not joking when I say this. There are days like yesterday, I would argue, where there are multiple shows. I'd say maybe like 5 or 6 shows that made less than $100. Is the issue entirely because of the fact that there's so many shows and the fact that what the fuck we're doing with swapping time slots, not giving direction, just fucking throwing people in front of a screen?
Okay, I'm gonna say a lot of the shows just aren't the type of shows that drive in viewer fucking participation. Some of these shows just exist to give these hosts a place to sit for 2 hours a day and learn how to do better. But it's a learning process. These motherfuckers are not up to that level where they should be running Queen's numbers. There's a lot of people who are building right now, and some days they have really good days, and some days they don't. But just about everybody goes through that in a way in this universe. There's ups and downs. Jen dropped in a gift, and we are 79 away from having a very special members-only episode of LolcowRewind Friday night in our OG time slot. The one and only Puss in Boots is RWO for life, y'all. Thank you, Puss.
Okay, so I'm not even gonna play the clip for this. You guys can go back and watch it if you want to on test, because I am fucking cooked with these test clips. It's just a lot of them being like, woe is me, I'm the victim, every reason why it can't be their fault that their show is unsuccessful, and it's killing me.
I get it. Sometimes it weighs on you, but don't make that your fucking content. That drives off more people. People don't want to come here to see how bad of a day you're having. They want to have fucking their day better.
Yeah. And there was a moment where, in the same breath as Grim says blocking people is childish, says that I'm the only person he has blocked. So must have got your fifis hurt, huh?
GG.
But there is a lot of other shit we got to get into now. There was some nuts aftermath last night. Let me grab this timestamp really quickly.
Yeah, we had Scooter on nuts. We had our guy Steak back. Albert was in full effect. It was some top quality.
Things started off, and it initially seemed like they were gonna get along. Like, it seemed like they were gonna come to like some sort of agreement. So I'm gonna show like some of like the clips of where it seems like they're like this seemed positive, and then we're gonna go to like an hour into when they're literally talking about boxing each other. So yeah,
that's all I want to do is click equally. I feel like that's all I want.
So I'm saying, I will meet you equally in the middle. If you really want me to get the meat tattoo, 200 fucking subs, we'll run it the fuck up the same way we did it for yours, and I'm down. I'll fucking do it.
Fair. That's fair, and that would make me feel a lot better. You know why? Because then that would make me feel like I have a stance in this situation. You know what I mean? A lot of the time, I feel like I'm on my knees and I just have to keep sucking. But I want to just be able to get. I want to be able to just. I want to just be able to stand up sometimes. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
he wants to bend over the couch sometimes. Whenever it gets this gay, I don't know how to respond. I immediately start like logging the fuck off. I'm not hearing.
No, it's not.
See, they're immediately back to like their like little like bromance. Like, it feels like everything is good. Like, they're all like, we're like gay for each other.
Albert
again.
feels like getting down on his knees and giving the suck sometimes.
And then there's this one part where they kind of like really discuss the issues with each other.
Acted like, I feel like just a tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit more. Just something beyond the OBS. I'm not asking you to shove fucking wiener dogs in your ass for $20. I'm asking just to just do the simplest things. We could do the fucking marshmallow challenge where we fucking shove marshmallows in our mouth and see who can do this, man. Like,
you've never given me that idea, but I'd obviously do that. I've dressed in drag. I've thrown on all kinds of costumes. I've done workouts with you. I've been covered in mayonnaise. I do the tinfoil hat. I promote on all the other shows. I connect with the fucking Discord and I hype up the fucking shows.
I get that, bro, and I appreciate it. Trust me, you're valuable.
I'm just saying, but you made it seem like all I did was push a button, and that's what I took as disrespectful, because I'm like, fuck, I am doing a bunch of shit here. I respect. I know that you're the moneymaker. I've told people.
It's not about making money. It's not even about the money part of it. The money could go out the window for a second. I look at you as somebody that as more like a mentor, like somebody that's solid around this fucking piece. You know, somebody that has a little bit of integrity around themselves. Everybody else.
It's that integrity.
Mentor.
Integrity.
You know.
He's a.
See how wholesome this is.
It's a big family. You even got Scooter there. It's nuts at full effect. How could it go wrong?
Oh, well.
Run me I need a friendly fade, bro. Fucking let's get into boxing ring and really get active, dude. Let's really do it. I think that will. I don't know who's gonna win.
You're so big, I'm not offering you boxing. I will do MMA so I can kick your legs until you can't walk. I will kick your legs so fucking hard. You will think that your leg has moved to an alternate dimension and you've forgotten how to walk.
I want to do box steak.
You want me to box? You're 6'4" and 7,000 pounds.
Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas.
You just want to beat on me.
Yo, Albert had me cracking up when he did that. The ho ho ho.
Let him beat on you, Steak. Be the speed.
Oh, and it keeps going. There's more. He's got more to say to Steak.
It would fix our relationship, our business relationship, better if I just humbled you just a little bit better. And
first of all, I'm gonna beat you in every fucking competition we do. And what is it gonna do to our relationship when I kick the fuck out of you, Albert?
It's gonna do nothing because it's not gonna happen. That's just in your brain, bud.
I am going to paralyze.
He's going to paralyze him. Big talk. Big talk. He said he won't box him though.
Yeah.
He's like, look, as long as we do something that I think I have a chance at winning, I'll do it.
Now, this is like really fucking funny considering the 2 clips we just watched where he's like, yeah, like you're my mentor. Fucking an hour later, he's like, I'm gonna humble you, bitch. Like,
But
I
Albert,
want to get that friendly fade.
Albert did say friendly fade. So he's just trying to get in, swing a couple on Steak, let his reach, height, weight, take advantage of Steak to humble him.
I feel like this is almost what they need for their, like, an ego check, right? Like, I feel like the biggest thing I've seen a lot of people say about both of them the past few days is that they both have an ego, which is so true. And I don't think either one of them would deny that.
Yeah, yeah. One of them, though, is dressed up like Santa Claus.
Oh, ho, ho.
Paralyze your legs.
No, you're not. I will paralyze
I
your
am.
back. I will
You're
paralyze
not.
your back.
How are you going to paralyze my back in kickboxing?
I'm gonna kick you so hard in your liver, dude.
You don't know how to kick.
Yes, I do, dude.
No, you don't. You've shown me your kicks.
My kicks. I would listen. I could get a. You can't even get your leg high enough to kick me in the head, dude. I got you beat.
Yes, I fucking can.
Do it.
I absolutely can kick you in the
Do
face,
it.
Albert.
Do it.
Okay, if he does it, you got to do it though.
Remember, it has to be at least 7 inches above your head. So
That's true. That is a big one.
yeah, he could do it.
These little fucking legs, bro.
7 inches above your head. No, back up some more. Back up some more. No, that's not far enough.
Either leg.
Yeah, but you can't get me in the head, dude.
With
You're
either
gonna have to like
fucking
do some
leg,
Jackie Chan shit.
Too fucking
He
easy.
can't. What is happening?
Actually, too fucking easy.
Hello.
I didn't.
Okay, so this is when it devolves a little bit into some chaos. But yeah, so we'll see if they end up ever getting that friendly fade.
Steak was kickboxing him. He was getting ready. He's like, I'm going to kick you right in your fucking head, Albert.
Bro, he was throwing up them legs like he's a rocket. I was fucking crying watching that shit. How does he get them legs up like that?
Albert's kind of been soft trolling Steak lately. Like, he really has been sliding in them little trolls. He was like, we have a friendly fire. I'll box you. Steak's like, oh, you're not going to box me. And then he's up here doing the jump stuff. Interesting. Albert's wrangling.
I think it's funny. I like this like weird power thing that they're going through right now, and Scooter like being there kind of like added to the element last night. So it was a good episode. There was definitely some really funny moments. So if you didn't get to see it last night, go back and give that a watch. Now, I have an update on that boxing thing.
Okay. With Keem or with Albert?
Yes, I got with the whole James Holder.
James
why
Holder?
Keem put that in
Okay.
announcements. Yes, one of the DACA team members sent me this. So apparently, James was on Crypt saying that he was talking to Keem about setting up a boxing match in an arena, saying that they would sell tickets, and if Steak wins, he can have the purse. I don't know. So Keem made that announcement. Long story short, James pulled his fake script shit that he tried with Buff. Like, okay, so for those of you who don't know who James Holder is, he's actually come into the universe, and I swear every time he comes in, he tries to box somebody. Like, he tried this shit with Buff back when we were on Nerds, and it, like, I'm not gonna lie, to me, I was like, this just feels really fake and gay, so I don't really want this on my show, and I said that straight up to Buff.
James Holder is like a bit of a boxer, right? He's got a boxing history, I think.
I thought he was just
Maybe he just
British
trains.
guy with a lot of energy.
Yeah, I think he lives in America now, but it's who knows? These kids these days, their stories
the
keep
purse is
changing.
the money earned from the fight, both paychecks. Sorry, Booster, I'm a little retarded.
Oh, you thought they were walking around with a purse?
Yeah, I was like, what are they talking about? A Louis Vuitton? Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's kind of cool.
Girls are like, oh, boxing is cool. They got purses.
Right? Before we jump into this next story, by the way, y'all don't forget, we have this members goal up to do a members only for when Cafe is going. So it will be 10 p.m. Friday, and we'll get lit. It'll be a fun time.
It would be chill.
79 more, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently he was a boxer and a race car driver, our DACA team member says.
Yeah. I knew he had done some stuff. He's very capable of having a spar with somebody if they want. But I guess I think he probably comes in, doesn't get any traction to his stuff, and then he runs off because I think he maybe loses interest in the LCU after he gets kind of dogged on a little bit.
Yeah, I would agree with that. So Booster being in the comments reminded me of all this Booster shit going on. Want to cover some of that stuff?
The World versus Booster. Yeah, let's get into that. It was LolCow Live. We had just about every host coming at him for the way he approached Sweet Tea over the Christmas present fiasco. I know we talked a bit about it yesterday, and we could see where Booster was coming from. It was kind of a shitty thing altogether because this is supposed to be Christmas, good intentions, and it's being turned into something kind of ruins the whole idea of giving. Isn't it funny how taking ruins giving?
Yeah. Now, I will say, we were kind of like on the side of Booster. So was our chat yesterday. Well, Boogie, Rastov, and Sweet Tea were not. And they all kind of like jumped on him together. And they were like, yeah, like fuck Booster. And they were really focused on the fact that he had lied yesterday. And it kind of got really loopy. And now there was this really, honestly, in my opinion, this was fucked as hell. No one was going to come up and defend Booster because of the fact they said, okay, if any other host wants to come up and defend Booster, you can. But, like, they're framing it like if you're coming up and defending Booster, you're agreeing with the fact that he said that Sweet Tea's kids should die in a fire. They kept saying that. So no one's gonna come up and agree with that. Like, I think everyone who's discussed the situation, like, who agreed with Booster at all, also said that the things he said were fucked up and they don't agree with it. So then to try and spin it that anyone who said Booster was in the right agreed with that shit, it's like, okay, just say you lost the argument, bro.
Yeah, and I think Booster didn't say that he wanted her to lose her kids and for her to die in a fire, right? Not for the kids to die.
Yes.
Just to clarify that. Pauly D says, it's old, everyone gang up on Booster. W Booster. There are a lot of Booster supporters out here. And I will say that
He's one of them.
Booster says this crazy shit because he's a fucking crash out. Like, he crashes the fuck out.
You know, fuck it, you ball. We've all been crash outs before in this universe. So I find it entertaining. Do I agree with the things he says? No. Are they crazy, outlandish, make for great content? Abso-fucking-lutely, bro. I'd be crazy to say otherwise. So, looking at this, this is when Keem came in to kind of even the playing field because everyone had been against Booster.
Yeah, it was the World versus Booster, and Keem had something to say about that.
And send an earthquake your way. Say again, Booster would have a 0% chance.
Thank you, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Listen to me right now. Stop fucking talking over each other.
Yes,
Nobody
sorry.
fucking wants this.
Sorry, I'm
All
just very fucking angry.
Okay, well, wait until it's your turn.
A Tralalepted Turtleman super chatted $20. Booster, you had a point, but you said it so badly and lied in
just a little bit because these donos all come in at once. Give
Yeah.
me 2 seconds.
No. Foo in the chat says, if it's fine for Booster to say to people, everybody should buck the fuck up. Look, everybody does buck the fuck up here. I've seen damn near every host say some pretty terrible shit to somebody at a time. And some people cross a line. And Booster is capable of crossing a line. But also, some of the shit he says is so ridiculous that you can't take it seriously.
That's my thing, right? Like, I have said super fucked up shit, and I'm gonna do it again. I'm not gonna act like I'm fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Some of the shit Booster says, people could probably go back and look at some of the shit I've said in the past and see similarities in it. When you get mad, you say fucked up shit. But literally some of what he says is so like, okay, he does not mean this. Like, it's just obviously him saying it, you know?
Yeah. You can't, like, threaten people. That's something you can't do. We've always had that line. But you could pretty much say you hope, like, the worst shit happens to somebody. And you know what? At the end of the day, that doesn't really matter. Like, who fucking cares if Booster hopes bad shit happens? If you care about it, I guess that's on you. It's fucking Booster Gold. He's a crash out. He has underwears on his head today. The fuck?
Yeah, he does.
Talking over donuts.
Tell AI slot Rastov not to walk into and bring better ideas to the show. Maybe we'll have a show.
Successful shows and you have nothing. Okay.
You got you got no successful shows because you sit there, waste your time with stupid AI bullshit with Billy, stupid AI coded crap like the little bouncing balls all the way around.
How many
you
people,
even fucking said you don't care about this show a little while ago, and you spend more time with balls. Cancel fucking balls. Maybe you'll actually improve with this job.
Let's see. In a day, Rastov manages about 2,800 on live. He manages 500 or 600 in the middle of the goddamn night on balls. How many people were watching you when you failed as a live streamer over the last 5 years? Do you think you got 2,800 people?
That's also a reason why I'm
you will never be on his level. He has 2 successful shows, and you have not a goddamn thing. So shut the fuck up.
You bring more than he was. That's how much he does around here, Booster. He's been here a long time.
Everything he does is simply for balls. It's not for life.
I tell you what,
that's why he always gets pissed the fuck off with him with every idea he brings to the table.
You know what? You can parrot Keem's words, but if you don't understand why he's saying them, they just fall flat, bro.
No, I watch it myself, dude.
Yeah,
you sit there, every good idea you have, you bring to Billy. Every
no,
idea you
no.
have. You even coded games for balls, but you can't bring anything good for life.
There was a lot of shit about balls in that I had to include.
They don't want that shit on live. It actively gets turned down when he tries to bring it there. It gets shit on. Balls is a whole different vibe, and it's not anything that is terribly intensive or serious. It's a goof fucking session. Balls is just a goofy fucking show. It's chill. It's laid back. It's the opposite of LolCow Live. And I think that's why it continually has to be shit on by LolCow Live and everybody, because it doesn't fit into the idea of what the universe is supposed to be. And it is what it is. We're at 4 a.m. chugging along.
My controversial opinion of the day, Balls was the first AI slop show to do it. All the other ones following fall flat as fuck. Especially because they all have the exact same fucking docket team, and it's all the exact same fucking AI slop.
Yeah,
I think that hurts the universe.
I think it does get, I don't know.
Redundant?
Yeah, weak as fuck sometimes. Sometimes it's cute, but I think a lot of it really is just a different centerpiece for the. You should not be using it as the content. It should be like a distraction for the conversation going on. I don't know. It's not art. It's slop. Sidious says Rastov sweeps hard for Sweet Tea. He gets on Booster for doing nothing and only saying something every 20 minutes. Sweet Tea does the same thing. She brings less to the show than Booster, but she's being paid. I think that's a big critique right now. I see a lot of people critiquing the way that Rastov is kind of defending sweeping for Sweet Tea. They're calling him Sweep Tea because he's defending Sweet Tea all the time. And Booster's not getting paid, but also Booster has gone beyond showing up late. He has quit multiple times. And Booster might be making a paycheck by now if he hadn't quit the times he has quit. Like it's a different story, but I get it.
Yeah, there's fair criticisms on Booster, obviously. I think a lot of like where people draw the similarities is more of like Sweet Tea showing up like late and stuff or whatever. But it's also to be noted, like she wasn't an intern at that point. She's already a host. So there is like really different stuff with that.
Yeah.
But here's where Keem gives his opinion.
Stop. Rastov, you also need to stop interrupting, right? He's making a sentence. You're just going, no. Everyone's got to get better at this. I'm going to call everyone out when you're doing it right now, Sweet Tea, to me. All right. I'm going to call everyone out when they do it. We got to get better at this.
Booster, you do nothing but spend all day on Discord. Shut up.
He literally talks for 80% of the show for the first hour and then not at all for the next 3. So I don't know what you want.
It's hard. I haven't even got to respond to the initial allegation.
Super chatted $26.64.
What? That was not true at all. That was, yes, you have. Like, what? That's funny as fuck. She said they weren't true on the episode before that. We're gonna skip a little because these fucking donos again. Shout out to Live. You know, obviously the universe is dying according to Tess, but we can't even watch the clip because of all these fucking donos coming in. So let me just move to when Keem like fucking spit.
The entire LolCow Live setup is interesting. The 4-man panel. It's kind of like the first show in the LCU to have 4 hosts, and it's still kind of finding its groove at times, but they seem to really connect with the audience. The numbers are doing pretty well view-wise, and the numbers are doing pretty well support-wise. So I think as they gel together, if this stays the 4 hosts of LolCow Live, we got something interesting. They have no shortage of problems with each other. That always equals drama. Usually entertainment. Now, Keem to the, I wouldn't say rescue a Booster, but to like just be like, look, this is kind of what's going on here, guys. The 3-on-1 with Baby Booster. Here's what Keem's got to say about it.
Hey, boss.
Can I add my opinion?
Of course.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so is Booster wrong for wishing everyone death and stuff? Of course, right? But he was trying to make the point that every time that somebody gets something free, Sweet Tea tries to jump in and get some too, right?
How was that true when I was offered it, though?
Or that
All of
Sweet
them.
Tea is constantly asking for more. It doesn't matter how much she gets, she's always asking for more. And he was referring to the conversation in the Discord, right? Where, you know, they were talking about getting Booster's kids something, and then Sweet Tea said, oh yeah, and send me something, right? Booster got called a liar. He just made the whole thing up. And then the text proved that Booster was right.
You're wrong, Keem.
No, it didn't.
Except he exaggerated the point. He said that she said a bunch of other shit she didn't say. So that's why he fumbled.
I deleted it.
It's the Denmark situation all over again. I fumbled it.
So he didn't
fumbled it.
have the exact quote until he got the screenshot. Oh no! Wow.
Well, he
Hold on,
added a
chat.
bunch of shit.
No, he
He
does
added a
have, no.
bunch of
He
shit.
does have the exact quote because he's in the chat, and he literally said that he saw these messages and she deleted them, and he said that they were for fucking verbatim. So no,
Yeah.
don't
They-
sweep.
But then also, you're sweeping. You
No,
spent
I'm not.
yesterday.
No, I'm
Dude,
not.
you-
No,
that's not
I
every-
do.
Rastov has been exposed on like every show in the network for sweeping on this situation. So
Okay,
this is
cool.
not just my
Is
opinion.
Boogie sweeping, Keem? Is Boogie sweeping for me?
I'm not a
This
big
is just-
sweeper.
This is not just my opinion. This is a
Yes, you are, Boogie.
Not a big
All right,
sweeper.
let's be honest. They are riding on a Zamboni for this one because you will literally see Boogie change his tune. Like, it's really fucking funny to me. Now, exactly this. This is exactly what we were saying yesterday. You take out all the death threats and shit which happened after. If you look at things in chronological order, which is what we were doing yesterday, and we started with the situation of Booster bringing up the thing that Sweet Tea said. Was he absolutely exaggeratory of what she said? Yes. But did she jump in and ask, can I get gifts for my son too? Yes, she did. So was he lying? No.
Yeah, he wasn't lying, but he was like hyper explaining it, probably based off of his neurodivergent feelings, bringing everything out like crazier than they are, because neurodivergent people like allow shit to get bigger than it is. That's why they go to concerts and wear fucking earmuffs to hide the noise and shit. They blow shit up. That's why I think he's in the fucking chair he's in, because he blows shit up. But there was a seed there that he turned into a big old fucking shit tree. Preston Temple, drop with a grifted. Thank you, Preston.
78 more, and we're doing a members only Friday stream.
Let's do that, Joe.
I'm just saying it will be a really fucking fun ass stream, and I'm gonna get really fucking drunk for it. So get those members in, y'all.
Say's gotta get lit in nighttime again. We can't get drunk in the morning. We try.
Now, whatchamacallit? I was gonna say something about this and then I lost myself. Oh, you know what Booster's doing? It's like he went fishing, right? And he definitely caught a fish. And he's out here telling us he caught a great white shark.
Yeah.
But realistically, he caught like a minnow, okay?
Yeah.
So like he caught a fish. He's not capping. capping. He caught a fish. It's just a way smaller fish than what he said he caught.
Yeah, Booster's on his bullshit. Like I'm not trying to defend Booster as being a shining example here. He's just he was bringing up something and he fucking fumbled the bag. Damn it, Booster. Keem's got more to say about this, right?
Yes, he does.
Oh yeah.
Opinion throughout the entire universe,
but they can have it. But I ain't much of a sweeper.
Good for them, I guess.
Booster was 100% right in his first initial point, right?
He wasn't. No, he wasn't.
The text
He lied
it's
about
literally
every
in the
word.
But
he said that I said all sorts of shit that never happened. And then when it wasn't word for word and it wasn't nowhere near what he said I deleted it.
But you also did delete your address, right?
But that's all I deleted. There was more people in there than just him. And also,
okay, excuse me. He was trying to find the section and then he said, oh, she deleted it. Because as he was looking for that conversation, he was looking for the address. And when that was deleted, he goes, oh, they were deleted.
Why was he looking for my address?
Because that's how he would find that section of the conversation.
I don't know about that, Keem.
I would assume, Booster, am I speaking for you or is that how it played out?
That's how it played out, sir. And to make it clear, I don't have her address. I saw that shit and I immediately scrolled down. I almost told her to delete it in the group chat, but I thought that would be fucking awkward and it would cause too much of a stir. So I said, fuck it. I'm not going to say a word. I'm going to let it play out.
He was clearly trying to find that section of our group text, right? And he was scrolling through fast looking for numbers. That's what I would do. I would look for the address because then I know I have that section of the conversation. But then when it took him forever to actually find it, he realized the address was deleted and all that stuff. And he goes, oh, she deleted it. And then we actually got what was left there and it was still there in written form. Sweet Tea says, yeah, and if you could send something to my kid.
You know why that happened? Did you hear about Mike and me having a conversation before that?
Well, that's fine. That's fine. But
that's why I sent that.
That's fine, right?
I never asked him for nothing.
Booster got called a liar, that he was making it all up, and that none of this was real, and that he was. But no, he didn't.
No, he did because he said, "Okay, well, I don't understand what you're doing." He said there was a section of conversation there that she deleted. There was never a section of conversation there that was deleted. She didn't type what he said she did.
And I agree entirely, Keem, that she's got a poor.
So, I'm not gaslighting works on the dumb people around stuff.
That's the thing is every time.
No, I feel you, Keem, because I was watching this and I was like, I feel like I'm being gaslit to the max right now because there's no way they're trying to change history and say it didn't fucking happen. It did. Was he exaggeratory of it? Obviously fucking yes.
Yeah.
But how is Booster supposed to magically know that this VC conversation or in-person conversation happened with Sweet Tea? He didn't. So he's basing his feelings, his reactions off of what was in that chat. And the text proves that what Booster said was factual.
There's points to each side that you could grab on to try and win for each side. The base of all this is that Booster was feeling some kind of way, came out about it, and overhyped his feelings. Overhyped his accusations. And because he overhyped his accusations, they're throwing out all of his concerns against Sweet Tea because he went a little too hard. And guess what? In life, you can fucking fuck shit up like that. You can. You can have a little bit of serious, reasoning to respond and go too hard, and then it's like you poisoned the well. You fucked it up. Sorry. So now it's 3-on-1. And where's that going to go? Keem's got to come up to try and clear this out. And Keem's trying to have Booster's side because ain't nobody else have it.
Yeah, I think that's all valid points, to be honest. And Ash in the chat said something really true. She said Rastov takes everything way too literal. And I think that's a big issue here is they're so focused on, okay, what Booster said the day before. And it's you're just taking him too literally. Everything he said is obviously it's true, but it's just really fucking he made it more than it was.
Well, saying that she deleted stuff, right? Saying that she deleted stuff, apparently that didn't happen. So that's where you could call him a liar. But maybe he was misremembering because he's a fucking imbecile sometimes. Who knows? I don't know if he was necessarily lying.
He probably just couldn't find the message and was she deleted it. I think he just kind of
possibly, yeah. But that's another thing. You can't jump the gun, but you're gonna jump the gun because he's a fucking lolcow.
He is.
A lot of people compare him to Boogie. A lot of people compare him to Wings. Like he's a mini Wings or a mini Boogie. He's kind of a mini both. Wings would have like receipts for everything and do his he would be so sure about things. Boogie wouldn't give a fuck about receipts because Boogie would just lie. So like there's this irrational behavior that Booster has that makes him brave and bold the same way Boogie and Wings would be. But with Boogie, it would be like, I'm gonna lie to your face until you either give up or, we blow up. He don't care. He'll push it to the edge. I don't know if Booster's actually lying or if he's just so fucking erratic that he loses track of where he started. Sometimes he'll be talking about his comic books and he'll be like, this is what happened in the comic book. And Boogie will be like, that's not what happened, dude. That's not what happened. He's like, that's what happened. And then Boogie will be like, go look at your fucking comic book. Look it up. And he's like, okay, I misremembered it. Maybe Booster's just a little short with some of these thoughts. I don't know.
I know a lot of people in the chat are saying, like, keep playing it. I'm just gonna sum it up for you guys because they loop on the same stuff for a while. But a lot of people are bringing up in this episode in a few minutes, Sweet Tea all of a sudden mentions that she doesn't remember who mentioned getting her kid a gift first between Lisa and Mike. Yes, that is another thing. So when people are bringing up Booster misremembering things, you could also bring up that Sweet Tea did the same thing. Yeah. She doesn't know who was the person who initially offered it to her, but she did jump into that chat and say, if you want to get a gift for my son, it doesn't have to be something expensive, something along those lines. So she misremembered shit, he misremembered shit. So if you're attacking Booster off of misremembering, you also got to attack her for the same thing.
Yeah, I've definitely seen Sweet Tea. Facts don't really matter to Sweet Tea. She's more of an artist, and it paints a great picture with like her intent. Brave Chicken says Booster's like the guy at the water cooler the day after the big game who jumps in the conversation and takes it over by being way too serious. Yeah. I watched the fucking Hangover movies like a weekend or two ago, back to back. I was at my sister's, we were chilling, and I watched all three movies with her. Like, for some reason, Booster reminds me a lot of Zach Galifianakis' character. Dude is like not part of this world, but he is slightly lovable and completely fucking impossible. Cracks me up. Epic Brady says Booster is like Boogie's long lost son. Shit. Kinda.
He also said, I know she's an artist. She put me in her burn book and made me black. That is true. She did put Epic Brady in the burn book and made him black. Speaking of Epic Brady, he's our sponsor for the week.
Oh, yeah.
You got the sponsor on?
Ladies and gentlemen, here at LolcowRewind, we get sponsors, and Brady's Curds is this week's sponsor of LolcowRewind. Get your Brady's Curds to up your cheese game. It gets better with cheddar. You cheddar believe it.
Ooh. Beautiful. So, kind of staying on the topic of Sweet Tea, Candy had some things to say about Sweet Tea yesterday, which I was surprised by this. I thought she was cool with Sweet Tea, but I mean, I wouldn't say she's necessarily uncool with Sweet Tea, but she has some things to say here.
Okay.
Like your little girl. Okay. Yeah. Everybody say that. Everybody say she kind of like you, like the future Sweet Tea. But what do you think about?
I'm the future Sweet Tea.
Like you heard.
How about Sweet Tea finds out how to be me in the future?
Okay.
Have an ass.
She need to find out quick.
Damn, she don't. They talk about. I went up on motherfucking cafe last night while they're at damn rewind time.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I see that. Yeah.
Tommy see that. Don't let your mama use you. Have an ass. I think I'm funny by myself. I mean, I'm funnier with you, obviously, and I'm gonna take your back on every side. And they want to put you on your head, your downside, your upside. I got your bust it all the time. But I'm saying, like, they're really trying to compare me to her, and I'm 10 times ahead of her. I'm just saying. No shade.
No shade.
I don't got my glasses on. Stop it.
Yeah, stop.
Like, she just sits there.
Yeah.
They talk about Booster sitting there. Who the fuck is talking on live? Nobody till I came up there having ass. And that's on God.
Okay.
And that's on
so
God having ass.
Having ass. She does not like these comparisons to Sweetie. She thinks she is levels above Sweetie, and Sweetie better get on her level.
Yeah.
What do you say about that?
She's not Sweet Tea from the future. Sweet Tea needs to get like her in the future. I don't think Candy wants to be compared to anybody. Candy is so deep in who she is. She's been following Yo Mama for 13 years, she said. She's been around the block. She ain't going to compare herself to nobody. It's funny to make the comparison. But Sweet Tea is a whole different person. And Candy, we still haven't figured out who she is. She's brand new. Having ass. Mm-hmm. So we'll figure that out.
And it happened.
She got more to say.
Last night. Even Boogie won't in the frame.
Yeah. He not even turning his camera
I'm coming for their shit. I'm coming for their shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta say
we going prime time. We going prime time. I'm funny. I think I'm funny.
Oh, you amazing. I gotta say this. I gotta agree with you on the live thing. I think it's way too many bodies up there. I think it's way too many people up there at the same time. It's too many people up there. Yeah.
We call them placeholders. If you find dying, they're called placeholders.
True.
Motherfucker, you sit there till I come for your plate. You're just making a table. We setting plates down. You sit there so we can figure out how the tablecloth is fucking thing. Yes. Placeholders. Their name ain't even on the table.
It ain't even.
I'm sorry, she's so funny. So what do you think about the fact that she's calling Sweetie and Booster placeholders?
I mean, everybody on that show could be a placeholder if they don't keep their shit straight. I think with Sweet Tea and Booster, they're so brand new, and the numbers aren't bad. It's if they get pulled off, it'll be because someone better is there or they fuck up. I don't think they're placeholders. I think they're trying to build this show for the long haul. I could be completely wrong. The one thing about this universe is it flips up immediately. It could all change tomorrow, but we'll have to sit and find out. I don't know if there's any intent for them to be placeholders. When Batgirl was on Lolcow Live, she was basically marketed as, she's going to be in the seat until we get wings back. Mm-hmm. What is the next event that someone would be a seat holder for? We got to start building talent that can not only fill up Lolcow Live, but that can also fill up the primetime slot that Bus held. Hey, Brave Chicken coming through with a grifted. Thank you, Brave Chicken. If you guys want to keep throwing grifteds at us, we are trying to go for a goal. And if you want to drop a deuce on us, we're currently running that 60 bucks train. Probably should have said something about that because we're halfway through it. Oops. We were just rewinding.
Every 10 gifted, we'll play a Biller song if you want. And we're going to get down. We're going to boogie. All right?
We're going to boogie.
Every 10 gifted. Because I want to hit this members goal. I want to get lit with y'all on Friday night. I miss getting lit with y'all.
Yeah. We need some nighttime hours. This morning hour, it's got me and you growing pajama bottoms. We're evolving into pajama people. The fuck?
How'd you know I was wearing my pajama bottoms? That's crazy.
It's the morning. What the hell?
So Candy's got a little bit more to say. It's about like 2 minutes more of this.
All right.
We got reserved or nothing. Somebody can just come in there as soon as they get up and they can just sit there.
Just saying. We come for your shit.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta agree with you because, like you said, I mean, there's 4 people up there. It's too many people. The stories are all over the place. I mean, one person, Boogie wants to talk about one thing, Rastov wants to talk about another. The best thing that happened on live in that whole 4 hours was Sweet Tea talking about this man, this guy that she broke his dick. First of all, Sweet Tea,
she didn't even talk about that last night. She just talked about how Mike gave her $400.
Yeah.
for her kid's Christmas after she begged for popcorn from Keemstar. I'm just saying, Lord, I don't want to be messy. Lord, let me throw my heel down. I'm just saying.
Be messy. Be messy.
Like, that's not content. That's not content. Everybody's rewinding everybody. Like,
Popcorn Gate was content. Popcorn Gate was content.
Yeah.
Boogie describing
you know
the
what? I
popcorn
agree.
as Keemstar's snotty cunnilingus bucket was content. I don't give a fuck. That shit was funny.
Sorry. So fucking Bowie in the chat was like, every 10 gifted, do the cha-cha slide into the pool.
Is the pool open? It's winter. Shit ain't
The
open.
pool is open. I live in Florida.
What the fuck?
They don't close that shit.
It was closed during the summer every time you tried to get in it.
That's because it was condemned. That shit was condemned, okay? Apparently the health people put up a sign saying that it was like, if you swim in that shit, you'll die. So they fixed it now, but I'll do a lap. You don't want me to do a lap every 10 gifted? I'll do it.
Oh,
Say
shit.
less. I'm not on OBS anymore.
Should do that though.
My pajamas though would be really embarrassing.
Pajama
so
laps for Zay. Drop a 10 grifted, have her run around in circles, have her run around in circles. Let's go.
I agree with you. I agree with you again. I agree with you. Yeah, the $400 thing, I probably wouldn't have said that. Like, I would have said, thanks, Mike, for, doing whatever.
I said it.
Yeah,
and that's on God. I said it all the rip of my back.
Yeah. but Sweet Tea.
Good morning, drama alert. Cheers to you. We're having a
Good morning, Keem.
we're having a little breakfast rewind. Nice to see you. Good morning. It's rare that we get to have our caffeine cafe with Keem. That's one of the bonuses of Rewind being in the morning is that we get to wake up with Keemstar.
On God, have an ass.
On God, have an ass.
Bro, I fucking love candy. I love candy. Like, I'm a candy stan through and through.
She's with the night that Yo Mama and I were watching Brokeback Mountain in the Discord together. It was our peace treaty. Candy was she was the highlight of the entire thing. I probably wouldn't have stayed in there so long if it wasn't for her. Probably.
Candy, this is my invitation to you. I know you're probably not awake and watching this right now, but if you do end up seeing this, let's watch a movie and rewind, VC, whatever you want, girl. You let me know. Let's go watch a movie. I want to hang out with you.
Watch Willy Wonka with Candy. Keemstar says, guys, tell me what it's like doing the morning shift. Zay and I are not morning people, but getting to work with all the morning people has been pretty cool. We get to see a new group of people here in the morning. So that's been chill. Like we got no complaints other than waking up.
Yeah, waking up is the hardest part, but honestly, we get a really warm welcome from the audience every day, so I can't complain. It could be 10 times worse than what it is.
Shout out to cousin Matt in the chat. Film Comics explains the $60 have an ass on God, go ahead. And Beaver Nugs came in through. Dropping a deuce. Thank you, Beaver. Yeah, it's been fun working with this new group of people that don't always get to see us in the late night. So that's been my favorite part about it. The waking up hasn't been as when we're live, the morning actually seems to go quicker to me than nights do. Like the actual morning episodes breeze through. It's weird.
It feels like it's like a fever dream in the way that it just goes like really fast.
Yeah.
Like I just looked down and I'm like, holy shit, we are an hour and 15 minutes into the show. That just shook me. I thought we were like 30 to 45 minutes into it.
Yeah, the problem is the rest of my day is fucked up. I can't like get my clock to set for this time.
Yeah, I have like this like weird schedule where like I take a nap like right after the show and then I take like a 3-hour sleep and then wake up.
Yeah, I just walk into a sarcophagus.
At like 3 in the morning. Yeah, we're just vampires. I'm gonna play the end of this candy clip so we can get moving to the next thing.
Yeah.
After I told the motherfucker how to cure his hernia.
Yeah. You try to tell me. You ain't no damn doctor. You can't tell somebody how to cure their damn hernia. He gonna deal with it the way he did.
No, I told him he shouldn't be afraid to go to the doctor and get it took care of. I had one where I was cut from here to my appetite. Ew. And I got pictures. And he ain't listening to shit, so
we don't want to see all of that. You got pictures. It's crazy. Oh,
On my own hernia, not his. I own my own rights to my own pictures.
She's such a fucking hoot, bro. I love Candy.
She is like every alcoholic aunt. She is great.
That reminds me, we actually have a tart of the day today. Can we run that?
Yeah, let's get that tart of the day going.
We're going to start with Candy. Candy had a fucking fantastic moment on Pit yesterday, okay? We are going to now watch Master Splinter Candy.
Oh, shit. Shut up.
Oh, serious. It's so good.
Okay.
Get Ed. It is the same guy. One is her side of his story, the other is his.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, somebody said that it is true that you can fracture your cock. Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
But if you want it hard and it's not hard and it's not you think, ooh, you're not hard for me.
Yeah.
Get a popsicle. I got a case of motherfucking popsicles in the freezer right now. Like, we can fuck around and find out, and I'm going to splinter your shit like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have an ass. Okay. We can fuck around and find out you hard when I want you there. Yes.
I can't wait. I can't. Tina D said it's a lie. Oh.
Stop the cap.
Oh, it's not a lie.
She's out here saying, you fracture your dick, I'm gonna get them popsicle sticks, make a massive splitter like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
She's gonna make a splint with the popsicle sticks on the penis, like to heal the penis with a splint.
But called herself Master Splinter when she said that.
Yeah.
Like, the fucking wit on that was wild.
Yeah, but I'm sitting here thinking, what the fuck is she doing with the popsicle sticks? It didn't come together until after the very end of it. I'm like, wait, what is she gonna do? The dick don't work? Is she putting the popsicle up someone's ass? What's going? I was going for a ride.
For you, Billy.
She was. She was. My mind was wandering. Like, why are we getting? But the sticks. The sticks will splint up your little didgeridoo.
Yeah,
all right.
You know.
So we got Candy
Now,
for tart of the day with the splinter.
Next.
She's fucking Dr. Quinn medicine woman when your dick break. That's an old reference. Nobody will get.
We got Captain Underpants next.
Oh yeah. Booster Captain Underpants in his minion mode.
Oh yeah, very, very fantastic.
Dress her by accident. These are my sisters. Because Boogie ain't gonna do shit.
Are you serious?
Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. The fact he knew they were in there. Okay, hold on, Booster. No one else talk. No one else talk. Booster, those
Now you
were,
have no excuse,
hold on,
Boogie.
those are your sister's underwear.
Oh
They got
God.
mixed up with yours. You knew
Yes.
they were in your drawer and you left them
No, I
there.
was gonna grab my own underwear, but I saw those and I realized this is a perfect opportunity to do something wild to show Boogie that he can do this.
No, you didn't.
This is a
I had a
perfect
man steal my
opportunity to
underwear
wear
once, and
my
then he collected,
sister's
like, 6 of them
underwear
before the
on my
person noticed.
face.
He's been waiting for this chance, Billy.
Hold up. Booster. So I could have got my own underwear, but this was a perfect opportunity to wear my sister's underwear on my face.
Yeah.
Did you get him out of the clean or the dirty hamper? Which?
He said that it was in his like clean underwear drawer, that they do laundry together, so sometimes her stuff gets mixed up in his.
Yeah. Oh. He's got like no matter how clean those things are, like I don't care. That's his sister's underwear. That ain't right. That ain't right.
There's that residual pussy bacteria, all right? This don't feel right. Okay.
Your sister's cooch has been rubbing up against those things. Don't care how clean they are. There's a transference of celestial energy that's not supposed to be given between a brother and sister. Ugh.
Beautiful.
Paranormal Spirit Chaser says, "Hey, Zay and Billy, hope y'all have a good day. Thank you very much." Is that
Shout out to Craig.
is that two of the tart of the days, or we got two today?
We got one more.
We got one more. We're fucking overflowing with turds. Oh God.
Haven't you ever wanted to see Grim throw it back for Nightmare?
Grim is such a little slut. He's like he'll be modest after his little dick pops around. You know, I didn't want to show everybody my dick. Yeah, you did. Stop taking it back. Alex Torres dropping a grifted. Thank you, Alex. We're slowly
get those
but
10
surely.
gifted in. I'll do a lap. We'll get the members goal. We'll fucking have a stream tomorrow. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, baby. But yeah, let's watch Grim drop it like it's hot. He ain't got Scooter cakes, does he? He ain't got Scooter's hot girl ass.
Well, I'll leave you be the judge.
True.
Oh, and by the way, what he's throwing it back to is Nightmare's Yo Mama diss track.
Oh. Man, hold on.
Yo mama hit the mic and starts with
Yo Mama kind of be a little questionable at times. He says some things that ride the gay line. Should you really be spreading your cheeks for Yo Mama knowing he's going to watch this diss track back?
He's putting it on display. He's showing him,
Dude,
this is what you gotta have.
Smartest thing Keemstar ever did was add Yo Mama to the fucking Grim Nightmare love triangle. Yo Mama's like the bold, dominant daddy that just gets to play with the little boys as they show off their butthole, pucker up, and get sassy with them. Fuck.
You're writing Sweet Tea's next fantasy.
I don't know.
You gotta chill.
Let's see that. Let's see those cakes shake. Give us the thug shaker.
Words say the same thing 20 times like he's stuck on a loop. Absurd. Call him bitch one time and he's ready to crash. Whole string derails cause his ego made of glass. He's always like, that's crazy. Yeah, we know, bro, chill. Catchphrase on repeat like he's paying his bills. Acting wild on camera just to farm one clip. But the punchline's weak like a slip on a script. That's crazy. Now what's crazy is your whole routine spinning circles with the same take. Never say what you mean. You talk tough online, but you never outside. Never been to a cookout. How you claim you provide? Always trying to clown folks, but your angles are real.
Damn! Grim got a little bit of the fucking dirty South in them cakes. I think he practiced that. I think he probably
I was gonna say
puts rubber bands around his ball sack so they bounce around like little bean bags when he shakes that. That's something else. That's something else, Grim. The fuck? You been driving out to New Orleans here and there? Put a little beans and rice on that thing? What the fuck is going on?
Put a little something on that thing.
We got
says Graham gay. That just fucking sent me to the moon. I don't know why
For
Graham
real.
gay. It just fucking cracked me up.
Graham guy. We got Tart of the Day ready to go. Get your votes in now. Candy with making a cock splint out of fucking popsicle sticks. Booster putting his damn sister's panties on his fucking head. Passing the sniff test. They were clean. Or Grim breaking out the thug shaker for Yo Mama. Fink dropping a hot dog up in the chat. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Thank you, Fink.
I gotta add to this one in the chat. Kid Koo said, I see why Beans left his ass. You forgot to mention left his ass for a Discord mod.
Dude, look. I'll tell you this. People in Discord pay attention. Grim was not really paying attention. They were drifting apart. It was getting too easy for Grim. They needed to split up. They were taking each other for granted, I think.
Yeah, he's gay.
What up?
He's a bum who wants it in the bum.
Stop
Billy.
it!
Just call it out like it is.
That's a thug shaker for Yo Mama. It was a diss track.
Yeah. Now, speaking of Yo Mama, he reacted a bit to some of this Denmark stuff going on, and I figured instead of us just plain reacting to it, why don't we show Yo Mama's opinion of the Denmark stuff? Now,
Yeah.
have you heard about this at all?
A little bit, yeah. I guess he just talked about him being over with the LCU.
Apparently not just that. Candy actually said something interesting that I wanted to pull up here that I didn't hear about until she said it.
Okay. Candy is a sniper. She might be fucking...
She pays attention.
She might be in her own ass world, but she's letting other people know that she's... What's her fucking catchphrase? Why can't I remember it? On God? Have an ass. Have an ass. She's watching Have an ass. Doesn't work.
She's letting you know she's on God.
On God. I'm not clever. Like, I need catchphrases again. Fuck.
Your only catchphrase is an onion.
My catchphrase game is slipping. All right.
You gotta get it back up, Billy.
For real.
Let's get to Denmark quitting. What do you think about Denmark leaving He's out of here.
I don't know. I happened upon his response video like this morning, but I had stuff that I had to do around the house, so I didn't watch it. So all I know is he said for 100, I'm leaking all DMs of Keemstar. I don't give a fuck. He never got the 100, but he did have 24 people watching, and he said he had 22 more than Phantom. God rest his soul. He's still alive.
Wait. What's the channel? You know the channel?
His own show, yes, his own show.
I don't know his channel.
I don't know the name. I mean, I can send you the link whenever I log out. I'm not subscribed, but yeah, he has his own channel. He goes live on all day.
Send me the link.
So you hear what she said there?
That Denmark. I was waiting to see what the news was. What did she say?
Apparently, Denmark on his stream said that he was going to leak all of his DMs with Keemstar for $100.
Oh.
That part. I was like, that was interesting. 'Cause I hadn't heard anybody else talk about that part specifically, which is like, I guess that's his way of saying, like, fuck the LCU, I'm definitely done, because we all know that that's Keem's #1 thing, you know?
I'm pretty sure that that's against the NDA that for the payout. Am I wrong about that? Would that negate his final payout?
You are very much correct.
I guess it's worth $100. I don't know.
A lot of people didn't read that NDA, and I see that all the time when I hear like people leave. Read your NDAs, y'all. Read them, okay? It's not hard. Use your brain.
Look, selling NDAs for money, that's based.
So he ends up pulling up Denmark's stream, and he like does like some like kind of blind reaction to it, but he has some interesting things to say.
Quit or whatever, and then we leave it at that, right? Like this isn't supposed to be like a place where I just siphon whatever the fuck I had going on in the LCU and just like leech off that shit. You know what I mean? But because it low-key is yo, what's good, Ben Kalash today, Ben? Because it was such like a big question or like a big story or whatever, I feel like fuck it. Let me speak on it now and then leave it at that, right? So I don't know if you guys saw, you feel me, but I didn't turn up to Lolcow Cash yesterday. Or maybe I did, bro, but low-key, I've been having so much alcohol in my system, you feel me? Like, I really just turned transparent. Like, y'all...
Bro, he's going through it, bro. He is really going through it. I mean, look at his collar. What the fuck? Who? I mean...
He's Danish. They don't care about
This is the
fashion.
type of person you don't trust. Right here. You see that collar? Looks like somebody been chewing on it. I don't know what he was doing with this. Any dude that wear champ shoes and dress like this with their collar all fucked up like this, I can't. I never trust a guy that rocks bad collars like this. A shirt like this, I would just throw away. I could never put something like this on and then go on stream to 100 people to watch me wear a collar like this. I don't trust anybody with a collar like that. If you walk around your house or in your hood or wherever you from and your collar look like that, stay away from me. Stay away from me, dog. I can't do it. I don't even know how people stretch their collars out like that. I mean, is somebody grabbing you? You getting in a fight? What? Even when you get in a fight and somebody stretch a collar like that, you got to throw that shirt away, my boy. You can't even keep that.
I love how he went from your alcoholism is a big issue to, boy, look at your stretched out fucking collar. Like, just Yo Mama fucking cracks me up with that shit. I can't lie. But
what are those?
Yeah, he does bring up the drinking, which is actually, I think, a good point, though. Like, I think that is one of the biggest things that was kind of, like, holding Denmark back in the LCU was he would get a little bit too drunk for a stream, you know?
Yeah, got to a point where it was probably affecting his overall behavior and mood. And that's not good. He came in here drunk as fuck, but then popped off. And I think that he had to find a balance there, and I think he wasn't finding the balance. I don't know.
Yo Mama watches more of it, though, and he's got more stuff to say.
Give a fuck. Go ahead, dog. Cook.
I'll see you progressively get more and more white in the face. This time, it was so bad, it didn't even show like that I wasn't in the call, but it was over. Nah, I'm playing. Now, basically, what happened and why I ended up like just leaving and quitting or whatever was because, I felt like that for the past month, right? Like for the past month or so, I didn't really want to be there no more. I'm gonna be so honest.
Oh.
Ever since you know, like a certain situation happened, you feel me? We shouldn't speak on it because everyone remembers it. And I wish I didn't. Honest to God, everyone remembers what happened, and I wish I didn't. You feel me? Ever since then, I've been wanting to quit. You feel me? It literally just took all the fun out of the fucking job, right?
Yeah, no, that's what'll happen when you get everybody calling you a PDF file over some Roblox server. What was it? His little that shit sucks.
It wasn't even his though.
Yeah.
This is the thing that and that is why I got really frustrated and people were like annoyed at me for doing the interview that I did with Denmark. But here's the thing, I knew this shit was dumb from the moment I heard it. I was like, you're mad at Denmark for something his friend did, which, obviously, yes, when we look at the CD situation, that is so vastly different, though, because it's not like you have any proof of Denmark sitting there and he knows his friend did something bad and he's defending it. He was in a server where his friend had a weird role. They didn't actually have proof of them doing anything heinous, just there was a weird role in the server. These guys were just edgy fucking weirdos on the internet.
And it's fucked up that everybody is pushing that on him without any actual proof of it. It's just it muddies the water of what that actually fucking is. People who actually do stuff need to be the target of that stuff. It shouldn't just be this guy was hanging out in the Roblox. This is he's with a possible PDF. Get some actual damn evidence before you start spreading this shit. It just does bring the morale down when people talk about this shit, and it's got to be precision. It's got to have a damn comeuppance. If you're gonna start targeting somebody, make sure it's something that you can send them to jail for. If you're gonna say these big bad crimes, if you're gonna start throwing around crimes at people, it better come with a court case. Otherwise, weaponizing the illusion of a crime, it's fucking dirty pool. Why would somebody want to come to work every damn day when they're coming to work and then somebody's just able to say, hey, I think you're this? It's like, God, that fucking does suck, honestly.
Well, I think a good thing to point out is the motherfucking morality police issue we have, which is fucking nightmare. Anytime one of these situations goes on, he's the first one to fucking jump on shit, which is also really funny because the last I talked to him regarding the whole CD investigation he was doing, he said he was gathering shit together to send to the police. So he put all the shit on his stream before he ever sent it to police. I'd love to know if he actually did end up sending any of that shit to the police, or if he just did it all for fucking content and to be the morality police in the LCU.
Yeah.
Just wondering.
We need actual police, not morality police. Octoling, drop it down on a jukebox. Thank you, Octoling. Gonna play a little song, maybe. Hit us with a song. Yeah.
Fucking left in the first place. The reason why he left, to be honest with you, I saw him lose everything when he had to apologize to kid behind the camera for the thing that wasn't said about the kid thing. That was one thing. And then the second thing that happened with this clown was when the Desi thing happened with Boogie, and he had to apologize again. And then that's when he started walking on eggshells. And I said this. I said, dude, if King tells you to do something and tells you to apologize for something you feel like you didn't do nothing wrong on, man, don't apologize.
Those moments with Boogie, with Boogie and Mike were actually upswing W's for Denmark. He handled them very well. Everybody was like, oh, yeah, he's a fucking menace. He's a loose cannon. And nobody left either of those situations really butthurt about it. But it was intense with Boogie and with Mike. It got super intense. I don't think Denmark was broken off of those two things. I think those two things elevated him to an upper echelon where he was looked at as the next big thing here. I remember because I was fucking watching it happen. And I remember Keemstar talking about, Denmark could be the future star of the LCU. That's why he put him in the Balls midnight time slot at the time. Balls left nuts in the daytime to go to midnight, and like a day later, we left midnight to go to the B circuit so Denmark could have a shot there. That was all after that. Denmark was riding high at that point. I think when he was finally up in that hot spot, this Lieutenant Beast thing with his buddy happened, and he just couldn't recover, and there was no real way for him to recover in any way he looked at it. The shine of everything here was gone. It lost its luster.
Mm-hmm. I actually agree with you on that. I think that definitely would take like a toll on anybody, you know, and be like a rough thing for them. And I think it happening so early, I think it happening so early into him being in the LCU is another huge factor of it. So here's a little bit more of this stream.
I can ban whoever. This is communism. Anyone to disagree, you out. On God, fuck out of here. That ass though. What's it called? Nah, that ass though. Everything I just said, I don't know how you can say that shit. Oh God, real shit. So I was just like, yo, fuck that dude. Like, what's it?
How do people watch this clown for that long? I honestly, this dude, I'm losing brain cells just watching this clown just going on. Yeah, on God, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Changes his mind every 5 fucking seconds.
So there was so much build up shit outside.
Fallout Muse, thank you for the grifted.
I don't know if we'll hit the goal today, y'all.
Yeah,
but
we'll see about tomorrow. We'll see. We'll push it.
Yeah, we're still gonna run it tomorrow, y'all. So
as well, the king came in, did his thing, and it just like it broke everything. I'm gonna be honest. I was just like, yeah, nah. Like at that point, I just could like mentally feel that this job ain't for me. I'm gonna be honest. Like I was like, shit. Nah, I'm good, gang. And listen, I know that I went in here saying I'm a demon. I went in here saying like what's it called? Like I'm a demon. You get what I mean? And I still stand by that shit. I still think I'm a demon, but I'm not fucking Satan. You get what I mean? Like come on, bro. Like I'm not a fucking sociopath, my guy. You feel me? Like come on, son. Like at the end of the day, demons are human too. And that's the truth. And on top of that, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like
I swear to God, listening to this clown, it feels like it feels like 3 people are talking at the same fucking time. It's like he's talking to himself. He'll say something, then he'll answer his question, then he'll ask himself another question, and somebody else is somewhere asking, what the fuck is this, dude? This guy has Tourette's? What is going on here?
I wonder if he has an internal dialogue that he has with his like native language. I wonder if that's why he pauses and his might be because he does kind of look to the side and talk to somebody. Maybe it's schizophrenia. Maybe because he's talking in a second language, he's thinking in his like original language and responding to. I don't know how that would work, but there is something going on here. And Remo the Dirk just dropped 5 Grifton. Let's go. Lurking and listening. Love for y'all. Thank you, Remo, for the love. Much appreciation.
you know, it's actually funny you say that because I've always wondered, like, okay, if you, like, I think in English because it's the only language I know. If you were born in, like, Mexico, let's say, and your first language was Spanish, and then you move to America and you learn English and you speak both, like, totally fluently, what language do you think in?
Yeah, I think I've heard people talk about this, and it does, like, change, I guess, as, like, they spend more time in the different languages. Like, when they become more native, they will start thinking in the new language when it becomes native to their thought process. It's interesting. I don't know that well. I haven't really talked that deeply about it, but I do like the depth of language. It's impressive what we can convey with fucking emojis or things, you know, like hieroglyphics, and just how much we can actually communicate with people, and the depth of which we can communicate when we learn a language. And now with the internet and technology, you can just talk into a phone or a live translator. It opens up a whole world when you're getting around. Goby Jeff says, let's go rewind. Goby Jeff says, Billy the fridge. Thank you, Goby Jeff. Sorry about that, Zay. Let's say.
No, you're good. Have you seen those like new Google glasses, or I think Meta glasses maybe do them too? I could be wrong, but they like translate, like if you're reading like a paper, it can like just translate for you right there. Like that shit is insane how much technology has advanced with that shit.
It makes a motherfucker want to travel. Goby Jeff says, morning coffee to catch back up what I miss. Yeah, cheers to you, Gobi. Enjoy your coffee. I'm drinking some Mio energy drink mixed up in my vitamin water that I've drinking all of. Just refilling this. I'm reusing, and recycling around here.
Now, I'm trying to find this next part. Give me like 2 seconds.
Nowhere Man says, my ex was from Mexico, and she said for years she thought in Spanish until she was 26. After enough years, she would think in English. I asked because I was curious too. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard that exact same thing. I used to, like, I remember as a kid, I used to think in Fat Kid. Like my inner dialogue would just be like, oh, that cake. I have some pie. Spaghetti. I get some spaghetti. I need fried chicken. That was my inner dialogue. And now as an adult, I think in, spaghetti, pie. But it's not Fat Kid voice anymore. It's like, I can't eat this or else I'm going to get fatter. It's more of like a defeated thought. Gobi Jeff says, let's hit this goal. Ricka, rewind the best. One more thicky fin away from popping up in that jukebox, baby.
Well, you know who doesn't think Rewind is the best?
What's that?
Our man over on
What? Really?
He has to say about us.
I thought he was a super fan.
I mean, we know he ain't. So, let's see some of the criticisms that Yo Mama gave us yesterday.
How we get along? So
it's actually not just us. Let me be clear.
And I gotta say this. The issue that I have, and I think the reason why a lot of people are dipping from the LCU, a problem that I have is there's way too many rewinds. There's actually more rewinds than actual shows now. I mean, you got Rewind. Okay, let me put this up here. Let me put this up here. You got Rewind, right? And then you got Reaper, and then you got Cafe over here. Thank you for the 10. It's an honor, my dude. I get to rewatch each episode and do my thing while laughing my ass off. Candy is a great addition to Pit. Thank you very much, Local. Funniest home video. God damn it, I appreciate you. Thank you for the 10.
Thank you, Lance. Thank you.
Thank you for the 10. But there's more rewinds than actual fucking shows. It's kind of crazy. And Keemstar needs to make a goddamn decision. Okay, that's the problem that we got going on. You need to make a decision. Now, I'm gonna talk about this, Candy, because I got no horse in the goddamn race. All right, I don't like Billy the Fridge, and I don't really got a like for Tommy C. Okay, so I give an honest and non-biased opinion on this. You know what I'm saying? Because Tommy C got this love for Xylee, which is just dumb as fuck, and Tommy C looks like somebody that doesn't bathe, and fucking goddamn Billy the Fridge, he just looks like somebody that just eats way too much. But at the end of the day, I gotta say this: watching both shows, watching Rewind and watching Local Cafe. If I had to choose a show that should be Rewind and be in that time slot, I'm gonna pick Cafe. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say the reason why I'll pick Cafe over Rewind. The reason why I pick Cafe over Rewind is because Cafe is actually doing content. Cafe is actually doing the rewind that I've always thought about in my head. Tommy C is the type of person that says the most controversial shit, and I don't never know what's going to come out of this man's mouth next, which is epic, which is something that goes viral. Okay, on the show that he had at 10 o'clock the other day, he even called me a monkey and then apologized for it, and he said he was a monkey too. I didn't even take too much offense to that, but it was, I never know what this motherfucker's gonna say when or where. And the fact that he had that epic ass clip where he played the American national anthem when I was doing my rant or whatever the fuck that was, that shit was epically funny. And he's not only just rewinding the show and showing clips, but he's adding music and different kind of scenery to the fucking shit, which is always the idea that I always thought Rewind should be. And at the end of the day, me and this motherfucker don't like each other, but he pushes his bias to the side of his hatred towards me because he got this weird ass love towards Xylee. They might be fucking, I don't know, but he pushes that
from
to the side.
Germany. I bet his dick's hitting her ass before his nose does.
Facts. Facts. But
Lord, I love you, Ziley. Sorry.
But he pushes his hate towards the side and he gives an honest opinion. And I gotta say this, Batgirl is amazing too. These two actually got real chemistry. You know, when I see Zay Zudit and Billy, they have no chemistry. It's absolutely no chemistry. Okay. And when Zay Zudit is explaining a story or recapping a video, it's like watching MSNBC or CNN. It's so robotic. And did you see what happened on Reaper today? It's giving that. I can't watch that, okay? And Billy comes with the same ass, lame ass, over your head jokes, okay? His jokes go so far over Zay Zudit's head, she doesn't even understand half the jokes he come up with. She just laughs it off and moves on. You ever notice that when Billy is telling a joke, Zay Zudit go, haha, that was a good one. Anyway,
I don't want.
Yeah, she doesn't add on to it because it goes over her head. And Billy the Fridge, you're a funny guy, but you need to be matched up with somebody like Booster because Booster's the only one that understands some of the concepts and some of the actors and some of the movie references that you do when you're telling a joke. Somebody like Zay Zudit is not catching on to the shit that you're saying, okay? Zay Zudit didn't even know Michael Myers was the voice of fucking Shrek, okay? Let me tell that off the rip. Who didn't know Myers, with the guy from Austin Powers, was not the voice of Shrek? All right? Let's be honest for a second. All right? Go ahead.
Okay, so there was a lot there. It was a long clip, so.
I think it's funny that you didn't know that Mike Myers was the voice of Shrek. He said Michael Myers. I'm thinking from Halloween?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, from Halloween? Like, no, it's Mike Myers, but yes, kind of right there, Yo Mama. But, I'll let you go.
Yeah, I think that it's... Like, if you like all the little bells and whistles that Cafe puts in, we could probably have bells and whistles here, too. We could. One of the things that we have at Rewind is a audience that comes to us for opinions, and we give them those opinions. And we'll introduce a little bit of fun stuff here and there, but Rewind's been running for a year. And I could pick apart so much of it myself. And maybe I should. Maybe I should look at Rewind and see where we could tighten everything up. But I'll be real with you. It's fucking exhausting. Every time I feel like Rewind is in a place where I can start fixing it, we get thrown around or a curveball thrown at us or some huge fucking allegation. We are constantly trying to keep up with an insane universe. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if the bells and whistles are as important as trying to keep up with the flow of this fucking place. I could be wrong. If you want more bells and whistles, maybe that's where Cafe comes in. It's bells and whistles. Are Zay and I as fucking comfortable with each other as Tommy C and Batgirl? Zay, should I start calling you my little hot wife that I leave my wife for? Should I start saying I'm your daddy and get a little pervy weird with you? Should I do stuff like that? I don't think there's a ton of chemistry with Batgirl. I think it's Tommy C steamrolling over Batgirl with her charm because his charm is being a fucking bloviator. He talks a lot. He oversteps. That's Tommy C. He's a fucking boundary pusher. He pushes himself out there. It works for Tommy C. And Batgirl gets to fit in that pocket. Should we have a better rapport on Rewind? I don't know. Maybe. But guess what? This is the Rewind we're giving you. And it's going to get better or it's going to get worse, but it's not going to stop. Zay and I are delivering. Zay is coming through, putting together the best fucking Rewind she can do, and I'm trying to take what Zay brings to the table and pop it off with what I do. And we work together in that realm, and if you don't like it, Yo Mama, I wonder why.
Very good point. And something you were mentioning in that, like the whole chemistry thing. So I think some of what his criticisms in this, like the whole robotic thing, were maybe true a month ago. I was definitely more robotic, and I think the way that I told stories was definitely more boring. I can go back and watch those episodes and critique myself as well. But the main thing that me and Billy have been working on is building up that chemistry, building up that banter so we can work off of each other. Because to be honest, me and Billy, while we have done a few shows together before doing Rewind together, had never like seriously like done a whole show together except that one live episode. And it wasn't planned. We went into that shit. We did it with Tina D and it fucking came out fantastic.
Yeah, it was fun.
I think it was really important instead of, because I came up with Tart of the Day as like a new segment. There was Kill Cam was also like a new segment thing that we did, which we are going to be bringing that back soon. But a reason that we haven't been putting in a lot of these bells and whistles and doing a lot of new segments because we wanted to work on building up our shit together. We want to work on our chemistry, find our flow of the show and what works. Because all of those things he's saying about me being robotic, it sounding like CNN, was absolutely true a month ago. I went into this kind of being like, it's a news show. That's how I want to do like the news. And I had to start showing my personality again. I had to break out of that like being monotone because I was afraid that people were going to judge my voice and shit, you know? But I got out of that and I think that the show's so much better for it.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying what we're doing here. And there's an audience enjoying what we're doing here. And if your mama wants to have a different rewind, maybe he'll get it. But for now, Rewind is enjoying this motherfucking duo. We're cooking up some shit. I don't know. I'm at this point, I almost want to just let someone else do it to show them, so they can show me how it's done. You know? I almost just want to be like, nah, fuck it. Take it. See what happens. You talk. Because fucking Tommy talk. And now in the main fucking slot, when they get a redirect, the audience walks away. They can't hold shit up there. I thought he was going to blow us out of the water, right? That's what he was saying. All he needed was the primetime slot. But no, you look at those fucking numbers, they get a redirect, and that motherfucker drops down. It's a slope. So y'all can talk a lot. Y'all can talk a lot. Some of you motherfuckers have to actually do it, though. And unfortunately, I've been doing it for so long. I don't know what the different option should be. You want to kick me the fuck out and do it yourself? We tried that this week. It wasn't a glowing success. Sparkles coming through the cash cow. Thank you, Sparkles.
Whoever in the chat asked for a cat cam, she came by summon today, okay? She never does that. Look at Pumpkin, how beautiful she is. I love my cats.
Beautiful.
We hit our goal for the jukebox. And by the way, we are only 70 members away from us doing members only during tomorrow, 10 p.m. But we're going to keep the goal running for tomorrow morning as well. So if we don't hit it today, we have a chance to hit it tomorrow. Look at this baby. She's so...
Little baby.
All right, I'll let you be free now.
Like if you look at Cafe's numbers in this time slot last week, we're jumping their shit at this time slot.
We're cooking.
And if you look at our numbers on Rewind last week on our time slot, they're cutting into like half of our numbers. And we all could be doing better. I'm not saying any of this is like a fucking celebration. I'm just saying you talked that talk. When you walked it, it didn't deliver. So you can say what works better. Motherfuckers, talk about it. Be about it. Shit. Now, we hit this jukebox goal. I sent you a link to the new video.
Yep. Yeah, sorry. All my tabs crashed at once, so I was like,
shit. There you go.
But I got it.
Throw it all,
We're good.
throw it all the way. I figured we could play the new video live here. Ass eating season.
This is the jukebox of the day, y'all.
This is
gonna make you move just a little. It's that hot, hot groove that'll get you. Snap, crackle, pop, pop on the griddle. Oh yeah, it might tickle. It's that butt munching, luncheon, tongue punching function. I be huffing and puffing on 100 crusty muffins. It ain't nothing. A little something with that sauce. So a Borgelli never smell me. Tell me who's the boss. Hot cross on those buns like a little flute. No man in a boat. Give me a tug and a little toot. Yeah, it's a little cute and a whole lot of nasty. Voice getting raspy. There's candy in the ass cheek. Call me Caesar, the way I toss a salad, then stab it from the back. Goddamn, I'm such a savage. I am not your average ass-eating bandit, planning on a clenched cuisine. Better bring a napkin. I am in the habit of munching on a crack slit, tongue punch your bum with my rimming magic, licking it fanatic. Barely hair by your pipe and open till I'm choking down this derriere dining. It's sassy seasoning here. Gotta be a flow when you're chasing the rear. I don't got a frown cause I'm going down there. Whatever it's up, you know I don't care. I'ma eat your ass. It's sassy seasoning here. Gotta be a flow when you're chasing the rear. I don't got a frown cause I'm going down there. Whatever it's up, you know I don't care. I'ma eat your ass up. Booty with a cutie. Eat the booty. Tell these Rudy poo snooty fools. Save it for Judge Judy. Juicy. Busting out that peach emoji. This weekend only Monster Tonka truck feeding, homie. Feeling lonely? Just bring me those cheeks. Your can should say Campbell's, it'll feed me for weeks. Sometimes it speaks like your Ace Ventura. So place it on my face, I think I taste Kahlua. It's ass a la carte with the side of your farts. Rusty trumpet when we're bumping uglies in the dark. Dumpster diving till I'm finding full clips of fudge bullets. Woolly colon, plug my nose up as I'm getting skull fucked. Yum yum, I can taste where your lunch is from. Mao and brown starfish sushi's where I want my tongue. You can come fine from huffing the butt brine, so I'm drinking diarrhea like it's mud wine. It's sassy seasoning here. Gotta be a flow when you're chasing the rear. I don't got a frown cause I'm going down there. Whatever it's up, you know I don't care. I'ma eat your ass. It's sassy seasoning here. Gotta be a flow when you're chasing the rear. I don't got a frown cause I'm going down there. Whatever it's up, you know I don't care. I'ma eat your ass up.
It's pretty gross.
Face at the end.
Pretty gross.
That was good. That was pretty good.
Pretty gross. But
not the Mudwater line. That was crazy.
Pretty gross. It's all pretty gross.
Oh, yeah. I saw drama in the alerts in the chat right before we started playing that said, this is why we do these tests, so we can know what it is.
Yeah.
And now we do.
It's and we have to sometimes because a lot of people talk a big fucking game. They talk, and then when it's time to walk, it's like, well, you think you would have done a little better when you're put in the position. There's a lot of people that kind of test the waters of what they can do, and then when they have to actually do it, you know, their live events fall apart. A lot of motherfuckers actually just talk a lot about what they would do. But when they do it, it doesn't transfer to success.
I still give nerds credit for holding one of the only successful IRL things. To be honest. Like, besides Keem, Nerds was one of the only shows that planned some shit that actually popped off. The ghost streams we did on Nerds, those were fucking good.
Yeah, they were great.
I will stand on that.
Akeem saw them and was like, hey, want to come do it on Lolcow Live? This is good content. And I think everybody has this grand illusion of shooting beyond their means because they think, like, you know, this huge risk will pay off. But when it fucking doesn't, and then they go on complaining later about, oh, it's a time slot. No, motherfucker. You promised too much shit and underdelivered. It's why you got to move your fucking time slot around. You didn't hold your base. You fucked them off by promising and not delivering.
Yeah, I think a lot of people set these goals to, like, shoot for the moon, and then they realize when they actually have to fucking get to the moon how difficult it is and, like, the money and all that shit you got to put out. It's just better to set small goals and then when you're doing shit, you could set goals later. Like, we set the goal to do the ghost stream, didn't know how it was gonna go. We did the ghost stream and then set goals while we were there for Buff to do stuff. Stop putting all these like things, being like, okay, so I'm gonna set a goal to go to this place, and then I'm gonna set these 3 other goals for things that I'm gonna do at this place. No, fuck it. Go to the place, then set the goals. Show the people what you're gonna do, and then they'll show the support.
These motherfuckers want to go to like Florida to fight an alligator when they're not even going to McDonald's and making content. Roxy went out to McDonald's and was making content back when she was originally on Milkers, and people were eating that shit up. It's that simple.
Pretty funny.
It's very little stuff, and it was getting eaten up at the time.
Mm-hmm. Or like the when Boogie went and did the when he was on his way to Tina's house and he was like at Walmart or whatever. Just like simple shit. Like, it doesn't need to be like extravagant. Like, we're going to a theme park. We're going to another country. Like, a music festival.
Sometimes you got to do zombie face and walk into Walmart and get looked at by all the people. Like, why are you doing zombie face, Boogie?
Mm-hmm.
That was insane.
Oh shit, Yo Mama's going IRL to Olive Garden today. He said he's stealing silverware and plates. That will be kind of funny as who's gonna run OBS if he does?
What if he goes to jail for that?
Nah, they ain't getting him for stealing Olive Garden silverware. They don't
Dude,
give a fuck.
Someone could call it in while he's live. That could be troublesome. I don't know.
I doubt it. No, not for silverware. If they try to make an issue over silverware, that'd be fucking funny. But I hope he has a good IRL today. I know Your Mama always loves to say I'm super biased. I feel like he hasn't watched like the rewinds where I have said I do think his show has been way better. Like, I used to shit on Yo Mama a lot because I thought his show was ass, but that was also back when he was with Nightmare, and I think Nightmare was holding him back a lot. Now that he's like been on his own and with Candy, like the episodes have been entertaining. Like, I'm not trying to be biased against him. Like, I would give Pitt a chance if you haven't.
I thought he was cooking with Nightmare. I thought that the Nightmare dynamic, even if they weren't earning a bunch, was really entertaining, and it showed. It became like the daytime hotspot for a lot of stuff. But you know, I think he's got talent. I just think, you know, it's sporadic what Nightmare or what Yo Mama you're gonna deal with. But he's been cooking lately. Can't take that away from him. All right, Zay, we're gonna pass everybody off to LolcowFire. Anything you want to say?
Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's episode, and go be nice to Luna, okay? She apologized. Yo Mama forgave her. Don't keep beating her up today.
Don't beat her up. No, I do think they're going live right now, right? Or is it?
Yeah, I think it's just Luna solo. There's no Kimmy.
Okay, go check it out right now. We're sending y'all over. Thank you again. Later.